Today we're here in Chelmsford at the Melbourne Community Stadium, and this isn't your typical football ground because inside is a full athletics running track, so it's definitely a unique one, and we're going to see how Chelmsford have adapted the ground for supporters. But before we do get inside, let's check out some info on this ground. Chelmsford City's home fits 3,500 spectators with 1,300 seated, but will they be padded? Probably not. The Melbourne hated widely due to its racetrack circling the pitch and the distances you have to stand from. However, Chelmsford, uniquely unlike other clubs, are trying to change this and have made changes to help the supporters and make the experience even better. Stands have been brought in by cutting parts of the track and extending the grass to add pitchside terraces. But today Chelmsford take on Bath City, who are fighting for survival, whereas the Clarets are charging down the playoffs after just battering Torquay. Anyway, back to the Melbourne. Well, here you go. Before we get inside, you can see here we've got a full thing. So here's the ground, and then right next to it a bunch of football pitches literally right here. So it's definitely a unique one because, I mean, look, it's literally right there, the ground, an athletics track. I mean, let's take a look inside, see what we can get up to. And here we are, Chelmsford City Football Club. I think it's time to get inside and look around. Even got a little fan zone sort of thing around here. This is definitely unique. So look at this, you've got one little terrace here, got another one right over there where the shop arena is, by the way, and you've got another one over there, and the main stand just over here. I mean, they've got you sorted for a bit standard. And newly put in just recently, they've got a new little marquee for beers and everything, so that's very cool. Up here is the main stand. Let's have a look. So this was opened as an athletics venue in 1962, but in 2004 it was confirmed to be Chelmsford City's home. And I mean, look at this for a stadium. Well look, yeah, the view may be questionable for some fans because look, there's a clear one that identifies why. But I mean, look, this club are really trying to help the fans out with terraces like that behind the goal just over there. But someone please tell me what that is. What is it, a shop arena, throwing arena? God, I need to educate myself on athletics. So in 1997, Chelmsford City's old ground, the new Writtle Street, was demolished. So they have been here for a bit of time since then. And look, it may not be everyone's cup of tea, it may not be the greatest, but it's a home, it's a football club's home. But yeah, you can see why fans don't like it because of the racetrack, but for them, Chelmsford, this adds a bit of character for them because that is their thing, you know. Their thing is having this racetrack around, but they have implemented stuff like these little terraces, like this one I'm standing in now, to help supporters out and give them a bit of an enjoyable time here. The thing is, in England, what is the real problem with athletics grounds? Well, one, it's the viewing experience because as you can see you are a lot further from the pitch, and two, it's actually really hard to generate an atmosphere. So I'm interested to see what their atmosphere is like today at Chelmsford because it's definitely a lot harder creating an atmosphere with such an open space. You can see right now I'm literally on the racetrack. I'm standing on the racetrack. This is one of the temporary stands. Let's have a look at this. But look, when you stand here, then you're a lot nearer the pitch and it's not as bad, is it? Well look, despite this ground, Chelmsford City actually averaged the 4th highest attendance in the National League South with 1,600, and the highest attendance this season was in the FA Cup. 3,628 fans came to this stadium to see them in the second round of the FA Cup take on Weston-super-Mare. So this season Chelmsford City actually went to full-time football, and that's why players like Lyle Taylor and Manny Egbo from Colchester United have joined. Colchester in League 2, Chelmsford in the 6th tier of English football in the National League South. So for non-league, they're definitely doing very well, and with full-time football I wouldn't be surprised if they get promoted very soon. And I mean, the pitch don't look in too much. Ignore that, but the pitch of the rest of it doesn't look in too bad condition, to be honest. Well, look at this though, I didn't even realise you can get over to this bit, so let's go have a tour. I mean, I think it's just so cool how I'm literally on the athletics track, so I'm part of the pitch if you think about it that way. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely unique. But what I like about Chelmsford is they're trying to make things better for the fans, trying to put in these little terraces. Look, another one here. I mean, there's loads of these. So it's definitely a positive sign from Chelmsford City. You can definitely feel sort of community feel around here, especially with, I mean, just look at that third shirt with season ticket holders' names on it. I mean, the food outlets over there in that fan sort of zone. I mean, this team is definitely on the rise, and I can't wait to see what the game produces today. Well, I mean, you've got executive seating and standing going up there for the hospitality, I think, and look at this. You walk around the, oh my God, I walk around the back of the shot put arena. I think this is shot put, someone needs to inform me, but how about this? I mean, look at this little terrace here. It's right near the pitch. The pitch is literally just a couple steps away, and this is definitely another great adaptation that they've done to try and make the fan experience just that little bit better. Like, I mean, look, take a few steps down this terrace, and then boom, the pitch side can bang on this and give it large. Well, here we are. Here come the teams today. You've got Lyle Taylor there, ex-Colchester, and here we go. Hello, we've even got a parrot here today. Anyway, time for some football. Well, here we go, look at this, everyone getting in the terraces, on the athletics track, getting in the terraces, ready for Chelmsford. And we are underway, my people. Let's find a place to stand. Certainly is a nice little scoreboard, that over there, very fancy. Oh. A goal after 5 minutes? Oh, you love to see it. Well, I've come over to this side because the only thing about standing in them terraces, it's not the greatest view of the pitch. You can't really see what's happening, so I've came over here. Chelmsford got a little drum in there to make some atmosphere. Well, Chelmsford are currently talking about trying to upgrade the stadium. Oh, hello, we can see a goal. That was nearly something. Well, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, Chelmsford are trying to upgrade the stadium to a capacity of 5,000 because the league requires that. It requires 4,000, 5,000. Chelmsford only fits 3.5, so it definitely needs a little upgrade just to get into that category. You know what I love though, is them people up there watching the game. I wonder how much it costs to get a ticket up there. I'm guessing that's hospitality, but that's a funny old thing. Well, it's 2 and you can hear them Chelmsford fans. I mean, they're certainly creating an atmosphere for a stadium like this. They're doing pretty decent at it. And Chelmsford, after 20 minutes, are loving life. And they're making a bit of an atmosphere. I mean, Chelmsford, absolute domination, and what a whack to the face that was. When you sign Colchester United players, you know what to expect, and he has just absolutely delivered. What a goal that was. Well, game-wise, certainly been a bit one-sided, but apparently in the second half, everyone piles up in that terrace right down that end. That's going to be a tight squeeze, because look at the attendance, it's very decent.
Pressure now, so more is expected. So more is expected.
Well, I'm certainly enjoying my time at the minute. We could have picked a better game. 4-0. What a goal. Wow, what a game. Well, I'm going to go walk, see a wonder, see what food we can get at this ground, because you know what? I'm enjoying my time, and if I can get some good food, that's even better. Let's hope no one scores, because it's 4-0 and it's only been 40 minutes. I mean, we could be in for an 8-0. Next to the pizza van, my stomach's going to have to wait. They've got a corner, and they probably will score. I mean, when you stand behind the dugouts, your view does get a bit worse, so it's definitely best to stand over that side, because dugouts block the whole thing. Well, here we go, pepperoni slice, £6. Let's give this a try, see what it's about. Well, how about this? £6 for this massive pepperoni slice. Very nice and very good. Definitely a good setup here. Not as bad as everyone says. Well, half time, I'm noshing my pepperoni pizza still, if anyone was wondering. I mean, alongside my pizza, I've even got some half-time entertainment. What doesn't this club do? And on cue, we're underway for the second half. We've gone a little spot here because everyone piled in that goal over there. There you can see the absolute mosh pit that is over there. Well, look, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd be betting for this game to end about 6-0 because it's an absolute domination from Chelmsford at the minute. Well, I'm running out of fingers to count how many Chelmsford have scored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6 going to happen? But I mean, ground-wise, we're looking at an attendance today which looks around 2,000, which is very decent. I mean, considering you've got all of these sort of bits around the ground, like this racetrack, they definitely do well to get in crowds of that amount. Well, I've just found out that West Ham season ticket holders get in for just £1 today. It cost me £6 to get in, and then the prices actually drop if you buy them online, so that's definitely a reason, I think, why the crowd is so big today. Well, and it is 6, and the players just hit the 6-7 celebration. The game's never been so gone. Actually laughable at this point because I said 8-0 as a joke and we're 1 goal off it with 25 minutes to go. Oh my, if we see an 8-0, oh, what a game. Bath saw a goal finally. You got to respect it from them fans. At least they saw a goal. Well, if you can see the scoreboard, it's fair to say it's been an enjoyable one today. Well, it's proper irrelevant now, but I just noticed they got a little clock over there. It's quite a nice little touch. Well, an attendance of 1,713. Definitely a good crowd today in a nice ground and a great game of football these people have seen, including me. Well, full time here at Chelmsford City. What a day we've had and what a game we've seen. This ground, it's unique, it's different, a racecourse track around it, but you know what? It's worth a visit with football like that. Come and get yourself down here. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You love this one right up here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bosh!